It's day 11 of our 12 days of giving, and today we focus on Potomac Community Resources. This is an organization in Montgomery County that's providing critical resources and support for individuals who are developmentally different, as well as their families. The help takes on the form of therapy as well as recreational and educational activities. And they need volunteers, and they need your support today. Call the volunteers who are here on the phone banks at 202-686-NBC4. Jim Sullivan is the president of the board. Tell us about Potomac Community Resources.
Well, thank you, Pat, and thank you for having us today. We started PCR about 15 or 16 years ago when we realized that our daughter, who was in her 20s, had no programmatic opportunities in Montgomery County. So from a small start in our kitchen with about 8 or 9 members, we now have 400 members. And what we do is we try to fill the voids in their lives by partnering with other groups or by starting a program ourselves that we can partner with another group. And we've been very fortunate, and we've had a lot of volunteers to help us, too.
And your programs range from the therapeutic to the recreational to the educational.
Yes. We have, for example, we have respite care program for people who are multiply handicapped so that their caregivers can have time, and also so the members can get some therapy from various sources that we have.
And you mentioned that you need volunteers and you need resources from those who are watching.
Yes. As I said, we serve 400 members. We only have 3 or 4 employees. We have about 80 to 150, depending upon the time of the year in the program, volunteers. So the volunteers are really at the center of what we do. And we need volunteers, and of course, we need cash. Everybody needs cash. We get less than 10% of our budget from governmental agencies. So we depend upon the community, and we depend upon individual giving to help us run our programs.
All right, Jim Sullivan, thanks so much. Well, you've heard the story, and you've heard the need. Potomac Community Resources needs you today. If you can volunteer or donate, call 202-686-NBC4, and we'll be back a little later.
This nonprofit group provides various programs for teens and adults with developmental disabilities. With more on how you can help this great organization, let's go to News 4's Pat Lawson-Muse. Pat.
Barbara, it's a group that has made all the difference, the biggest difference in the world to family members who have developmental differences in Montgomery County and around the region. And they need your help today. Our volunteers are standing by to take your calls at 202-686-NBC4, 202-686-NBC4. Please give them a call. Patricia Medeiros is the mother of a 16-year-old daughter who has a developmental difference, and Elizabeth has been at the Community Resources, has been a member for 2 years now?
For about 2 years, and she participates in a number of PCR programs and special events throughout the year.
Tell us about some and how big a difference this organization has made in her life and in yours.
For her, it allows her to have a place where she can socialize, make friends, learn a new skill, have fun, in a safe environment. For me, it means that, for example, when she participates in our respite care program on Sundays, I get a 5-hour break. And, my husband and I have time to do whatever we need to do, and she's in a safe environment having fun.
And she's in respite care on Sundays, but she has some involvement in other programs that are a lot of fun for her the rest of the week.
On Monday nights, she participates in our music therapy group, which is a whole lot of fun with all of our members playing instruments and singing and playing games, and it's just a wonderful place for them.
How many options did you have when you were looking for some place for her?
Very few options. Our community has a wealth of opportunities for people without disabilities, but for persons with developmental differences, there are really very few places where they can go and pursue a new interest, socialize, have fun, and be safe.
All right. Well, Patricia Medeiros, good luck to you and to Elizabeth. And if you can help Potomac Community Resources with donations of dollars, or if you can volunteer your time, they need your help, your manpower. They need your heart. 202-686-NBC4 is the number to call. Our volunteers are standing by, and they'll be here through the end of the newscast. Barbara, back to you.
We're spotlighting Potomac Community Resources, a group that helps people with developmental differences. Make a donation by calling 202-686-NBC4. That's 202-686-NBC4.
And Amanda Herndon is here with her sister, Maria. Maria, how are you?
I think I'm doing good.
Good. So what kinds of activities do you do at the center?
I like to do Tai Chi a lot, and I want to see my friends, everything.
Okay, you Tai Chi and you get to see your friends. Amanda, tell us how the center has helped your family.
Well, Potomac Community Resources has been a great gift to us. Maria's made many friends there. She loves all the programs. She takes Tai Chi. She's in a women's discussion group. And it's just provided her with lots of enjoyment. And she's made many friendships that have lasted a very long time.
So if you study Tai Chi, you're pretty tough.
Yes.
Okay, well, I won't mess with you then. All right?
Okay.
You have a nice holiday, okay?
You too.
All right, and thank you for coming and talking to us. Maria is just an example of one of the individuals, and her sister are those who are being helped in Montgomery County. But again, the organization Potomac Community Resources helps families and individuals with developmental differences from all over the region. They need volunteers. And they need dollars. If you can donate money or donate your time, call our phone bank at 202-686-NBC4 and help Potomac Community Resources during our 12 days of giving. Back to you.